All verse rising my soul family. So let me tell you something. When you're one of those spiritual beings in your biological family, you don't have freedom of speech if you don't have a Yankee patriotic slave owner mindset. If you have an indigenous mindset, like an ultratarian, otherworldly, soulful, chosen one mindset, and you don't fit in this slave owner matrix, you don't have freedom of speech around your biological relatives that have this soulless vibrational frequencies, right? The relatives that be of the soulless vibrational frequencies, they get triggered every time you speak against the slave owner masses. Like one time, like I spoke on about how like bills are a narcissistic slave system that the slave owners have created, man. And the soulless vibrational relatives be like, why are you worried about the government? You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, man, it's way bigger than the government. These are fucking draconian Maserati men in black slave owners who try to pretend to be there for the citizens, but if you don't pay a bill on time, they can take homes away from people. That is fucking slavery and cruelty. That is just like cotton picking slavery, where these fucking Yankee doo-doo police officers have fucking handcuffed these damn Brazilian slaves, and the Brazilian slaves had to learn capoeira to beat the fucking shit out of these fucking Yankee doo-doo patriotic police officers. And let me tell you something. When you say some shit to your soulless vibrational relatives about the police industry is full of narcissistic crooks and how the most fakest people be ones who wear uniforms with badges, they gonna look at you like you're crazy and call you conspiracy theorists, while they Uncle Tom and Aunt Susan asses is just like being dumb as fucking ignorant, and there's nothing you could do to help them see what spiritual beings see, because they're not your spiritual family. The biological relatives, whereas your cousins, your siblings, or whoever can't even relate to you, and you known them since a child, and you speak on spiritual intelligence that's way beyond their slavery indoctrination ways, they're gonna disregard everything you say and overtalk you, because it happened to me a lot. Like me, I don't really speak spiritual intelligence and showcase my talent around biological relatives, because why? They're not worth my time and energy. You know, I'd rather not see none of them again. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather not see none of the soulless vibrational relatives ever again in my life. I'd rather love to see spiritual beings that are not biologically related to me for the rest of my life, in the longevity, in the lifetimes that I am living in. You feel what I'm saying? I'd rather see the spiritual beings that relate to me. Don't call me a conspiracy theorist. You know, feel me, appreciate my soulful existence, appreciate my talents, appreciate the intuitional gems that I share to them. I'd rather see these non-biological beings that I haven't known for a long time, rather than seeing and having to deal with so much subliminal hate towards biological beings that just don't like me because I don't have a slave owner mindset that I've known for a long time. These soulless vibrational relatives that I've known for a long time that don't associate with me because I'm way more intelligent than them, and I always choose to evolve my spiritual intelligence and evolve my intuition because they don't have an intuition. They ain't born with a mind, heart, and soul. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather not deal with them, because time don't mean nothing to me if you can't relate to me. If you know me for like, if you can know me for like 18 years, but you can't relate to me on spiritual intelligence, and you think I'm crazy and call me a conspiracy theorist, and you can never really accept me for being an individual who don't fit in and be an individual who's of originality, then you got to go out of my life. I don't care if I know you for 18 years. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if we are biological cousins or sisters or brothers or none of that stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Because me's true spiritual family accepts my talents, accepts my soulful intelligence that comes from my mind, heart, and soul intuition. You feel what I'm saying? And let me tell you something, man. Like, I feel more expressive and feel more open and more comfortable and more at home with individuals that's not even biologically related to me, where I could share these spiritual intelligence, and I'm not going to even be looking like a crazy person. Wow, with these biological beings that know me for like over 18 years, you know, or 15 years and some shit like that. You know, they gonna look at me like I'm crazy every time I expose slave owner indoctrinations and go real deep on this stuff. And look, man, there's a reason why, like, I don't keep a lot of my, that's the reason why I don't have no relatives on my social media. I don't even have contact with my relatives because why? They're not my spiritual family, man. Like majority, 99.9% of my soulless vibrational relatives, they're not my spiritual family. That's why, you know, I don't care to validate them with my upgrades on my spiritual intelligence, my talents, the way I keep up with non-biological people that support my talents and support my spiritual intelligence, because the non-biological people who keep up with me, they're not haters. They congratulate me, right? The soulless vibrational relatives, they don't congratulate me. If you don't hear from people, if you don't hear from individuals you know for a long time and come to find out they subliminal haters, it's because they are haters from the jump. Anytime your spiritual intelligence grows and you just choose not to be a sellout, your soulless vibrational biological relatives are gonna hate on you, man. That's just all facts. That's just how it is when it comes to us spiritual beings, right? You know, because let me tell you something, man.